One to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. On Saturday, then on Monday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Goose. Cowboy is out there with Rain Man. Then there's Baller. And it's Buckets in at the 3 spot. Mr. Clutch out there with Jay. Then it's T. Then it's T. And it's Clark in at the 4. Oh, Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Clark. T, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Clock at 6. Inside. And that one's good by Clark.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Goose. Here's Rain Man. Pass to Baller. Beyond the arc. Here's Rain Man. Cowboy passes to Rain Man. And there's the pass to Buckets. They shoot again. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Cowboy. Here's Rain Man. Lays it up off the glass.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Mr. Clutch, the pass to T. That shot off the mark. And the Wildcats the other way now. Here's Goose. Ball stolen. Clark, the pass to T. And it's Buckets with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Here's Mr. Clutch.
And that's a great play on defense there. Forced him to rethink the shot and then able to come up with the steal.
It's Clark with the rebound. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And it's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Rain Man passes to Cowboy. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Clark. It's not going to go for him.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Buckets passes to Goose. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Clark. Five on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first. And he can't hit the second. Here are the Wildcats. Pass to Cowboy. Lays it up and banks it in.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Ramsey passes to T. They need this, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he can't get the first one. So he can't get either to fall.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Now the pass to Baller. Passes it to Rainman. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Rainman's got his second basket of the game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Puts it up from 12. Good as the jump shot falls. 33% here in the first quarter. Here's Goose. No points in the game yet for him. Baller passes to Rainman. 5 to shoot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
He misses the free throw. That one misses. Gone 2 of 6 from the field. T, the pass to Mr. Clutch. That one, no good. And the Wildcats the other way now.
And they swept this team in the regular season a year ago. Pretty impressive considering these teams were basically the same in the standings.
Yeah, it really was impressive. I mean, both teams on that playoff bubble. You might have expected it to be more competitive, but they took it to them.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. So both teams changing it up here. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. To the paint. Oh, that's blocked. Fast break, here we go. Finish off the break.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Smith outside. Edwards with it. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Wildcats.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
The first one falls. He doesn't get the second one.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And they need every point they can muster right now. They've got to cash in here.
They get it back. Dixon passes to Raymond. Out to the right wing. Here's Baller. Kept alive. Here's Rainman. And at last, they get one to fall. Rainman's got 6. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Pass to Edwards. Smith outside. There's the pass to Edwards. It's deflected, but he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here are the Wildcats. They're on a 14-3 run. Baller passes to Rainman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Do you think on average rookies are having a greater impact on their teams now than in decades past?
I really don't think so, Kevin. You can go back and look at the numbers historically. Every draft class usually has 6 to 10 rookies that have a significant impact on their respective teams.
Take a break.
And of those 10, perhaps 10 or 12, maybe only a few are going to be on playoff teams just because of the nature of the draft. I don't really think that's changed tremendously over the decades.
No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Edwards. Shot from 12. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
No good that time. T, the pass to Edwards. Tries again. The shot, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Baller passes to Rainman. Swiped it away. Here's T, and the layup falls.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Passes to Samuels. There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Dixon. 5 on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Here's T. Off with the layup.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
That one drops for him. And it's 9 points for Rain Man.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now the pass to T. And it's denied. And he gets it back. Here's Edwards. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Edwards got his second bucket tonight.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wildcats lead by 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Wildcats so far, what do you guys think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Just 35%. They've got to get better looks. So on the floor for the Wildcats. Doc is out there with Rain Man. Then there's Baller. That's Goose. And it's Samuels in at the small forward. Baller passes to Dixon. It's intercepted. Goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Clark, he's checked in for T. Clark, among the bigs, which one do you think runs the floor the best?
Boy, I tell you, Anthony Davis is gazelle-like, and this guy is north of 7 feet tall and is just agile and quick in getting up and down. I think I'd put him at the top of the list. Clint Capella is in that category, and Giannis Antetokounmpo as well. But a lot of times he has the ball and is taking it rack to rack.
He does. Brings it up like a guard, and no one can stop him.
Nobody can stop that guy when he gets coming downhill at you.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Mr. Fundamentals. That one is no good. Being about 33%, not happy with their play on that end. Here's Edwards, and it's blocked. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Passes it to Samuels. Clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
That one is off.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often that's the case for this team.
Cowboys checked in for Rain Man. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Count that one.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pass to Clark. Here's T, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Wildcats have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Goose. Got a hand on it. And here comes the break. T, the pass to Clark. He's off on that one. And the Wildcats the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And it's blocked. Ramsey passes to T. They swipe it. And here's the fast break. Here's Dixon. It's blocked. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He's off on the first. Second free throw, no good. The Wildcats have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Goose. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Goose. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Here's Clark. Sent away with authority. Here's Samuels. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Here's Goose. To the inside, T, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Kicks it to Samuels. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played from 6 away. That shot off.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Here's Ramsey. It's deflected. And they're moving it up from the high post. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. To the right side. The pass to T. Here's Mr. Clutch. Shoots the 3. They get it back. And he jams it with authority.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And the Wildcats call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Passes it to Buckets. Just 4 to shoot. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Here's Goose.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
T, the pass to Clark. And it's blocked. Pass to Samuels. And it's blocked. The pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's Clark. Passes to Mr. Clutch. Here's Cowboy. Here is Doc. Can't hit from the low block. Pass to Ramsey. Takes the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Jay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And around 24%. Not a good showing here. The pass to Goose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And the Wildcats lead by 3. In the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Passes it to T. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. T's got 6 points.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Buckets passes to Cowboy. Here is Samuels. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The 3. It's Clark with the rebound.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And that one misses. So for the Wildcats, Rain Man comes in for Doc. And it's Baller in for Goose. And the second free throw, good. Being a disastrous 25% from the field so far. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shots good by Samuels.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. He misses the free throw. He's off on the second. Here are the Wildcats. Over to the left wing. Buckets passes to Cowboy. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Smith, and it's blocked. Here's Cowboy. Baller passes to Cowboy. Rebound by Smith. Cowboys gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Intercepted. And they're pushing it up. Here's Rain Man, covered by Smith. They get the rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting 2.
ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Buckets. Edwards defending. Buckets passes the ball. 1:14 left to play here in the half. Down low. The layup missed.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. On Friday, then on Wednesday. And this is his third trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Here's Rain Man. 10 points for him. Here's Cowboy. 6 to shoot. Here's Samuels.
Just doesn't seem to have it here in the second quarter.
30 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. He doesn't hit that one. And 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Here's Buckets. Here's Baller. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
One shot.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. To the paint. The tray. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Wildcats. They're up by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Looking at the Wildcats, Kenny, some perspective, please.
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition. They dictated the pace of the game. It was a fast pace. Put the defense back on its heels. I say keep attacking the second half. Do not slow down.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Rain Man, what a contribution.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. They've got T. T is out there with Clark. Then there's Jay, and it's Mr. Clutch in at the 1 spot. Pass to Goose. Out left to the wing. And the pass to Baller. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Shoots from the line. That shot no good. Terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for the Wildcats. They've got buckets. Goose out there with Baller. And it's Rain Man. And it's Cowboy in at the center. Pass to Mr. Clutch. From deep. Offensive rebound. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wildcats. And around 24%. Not a good showing here. Baller passes to Rainman. Here's Goose. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Goose has gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. T, the pass to Mr. Clutch. This one for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. It's a tie ball game.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Goose. Pass to Baller. Here's Rain Man. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Baller. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Baller's got 9. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. There's Mr. Clutch. And there's the pass to T. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw missing. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. To the inside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
That one misses. Being only 31%, their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Here's Mr. Clutch. Lets it go, and that's good for 2. Mr. Clutch has got 5 points so far. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Goose, the pass to Buckets. Throws it up high.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
There's the 3. The shot, no good. And the Wildcats the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Cowboy, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he can't get the first one. No good on the second free throw. Down low, here's Clark, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Dixon's checked in for Cowboy. And so Clark nails both of them. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Goose, the pass to Baller. Picked his pocket. And they're on the break. Here's T. The layup off target. The Wildcats have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And yes, it's good. Rain Man's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers. Since halftime, they've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
And it's a foul called on Doc. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. T, the pass to Mr. Clutch. Just 5 to shoot. Here's T. Another shot. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Passes it to Goose. Here's Rain Man. 14 points for him. Count it. Rain Man's got 16 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's T. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Wildcats?
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And, guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
That free throw missing. That's off as well, so he misses both. The Wildcats have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Buckets passes to Goose. Here is Doc. And that one, good. Now it's a 6-point Wildcat lead.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
Here's Mr. Clutch. 5 points in the game. Can't hit from 12.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he knocks down the first one. Edwards, he's checked in for Jay. He hits both from the stripe.
And finally, a productive trip at the line after a lot of struggles here early on.
Pass to Edwards. And here's Smith. To the paint. Here's T. It's blocked. Here's Rainman. Covered by Smith. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. No good on that one.
And he looks totally out of sorts here at the stripe. Those defenders aren't afraid at all to body him up and force him to earn his points at the line.
Mr. Fundamentals checked in for T. That one misses.
And the free throw line has not been kind to him tonight. And that's a running theme. It's something he's got to work on.
Here's Mr. Clutch. And too long on the shot.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Mr. Clutch. The pass to T. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Passes it to Rainman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
They keep sending him to the line, and he has been unable to respond, missing most of them. He's only made 4.
And would love to hear a little more swish and a lot less clang from the charity stripe.
Well, are you trying to say he's missed a few free throws? Because if that's the point, you're on top of it.
That one is off.
And he may not be converting every chance he gets at the line, but at least he's creating those opportunities. Love the aggressiveness.
He hits the second from the line. Being a low 30% mark from the field. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Mr. Clutch. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Edwards. Fires the 3. He can't get that one. And the Wildcats the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. Baller. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. No good with the layup.
You know, that's not a great matchup, guys. He forced it against outstanding defense.
And it's blocked. Here's the break. T, the pass to Edwards. Smith, left side. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. And they pick up 2. 6 points for T. And the Wildcats call time here.
And, Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
.157 left to play here in the third. He couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Cowboys checked in for Doc. And a pretty brutal 29% since the break. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
1:31 left in the third quarter of the game. Can't connect from short range. Baller passes to Rainman, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Rainman's got 11 in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Basket good. Mr. Fundamentals got 6. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. Here's Goose. The pass to Ball. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it. Here's Cowboy. Buries it down low. Cowboy's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He has 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip.
Clark, he's checked in for Smith. Both good from the line that time.
And good to see him come through there. He's had a lot of problems at the line tonight.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Samuels. The 11-footer. Offensive rebound. Here's Mr. Clutch. 5 points in the game. From deep three-point range. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the visiting team bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got Clark. Jay out there with Mr. Clutch. Then it's T. And it's Edwards in at the 3, the small forward. And so here are the Wildcats. They've led by his... Passes it to Rainman. Shot clock at 5. The shot misses. Being 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Here's Clark. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. T's checked in for Mr. Clutch. So he comes up empty, missing both. Being just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Here's Rain Man. The 9-foot shot. And that's off the glass and in. Rain Man's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Ramsey passes to Clark. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And how about no turnovers here in the second half, making sure they get a quality possession every time down the floor.
And so here are the Wildcats. 7-point differential. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. The pass to Goose. Fires for 3. Here's Cowboy. It's blocked. Here's T, and he goes in for the dunk.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
That's the Rainman. Lets it go from 14. And it's off the back rim, no good. And 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. They get it again. The Wildcats have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Cowboy passes to Goose. And it's blocked. They retain possession. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's T. Second chance shot.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. He's off on the second. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Here's Baller. It's blocked. 3 on 3. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
And the baseline jumper, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Clark, the pass to T. Passes to T. Here's T. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Goose, and so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. The Caddies check in for Goose.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And that one misses. Being only 31% their offense, really struggling to put possessions together. Buckets passes to the kid. They could use a bucket. He can't get that one to fall. Gone 4-7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Now the pass to Ramsey. Pass to T. Here's Clark to take the lead, and it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Wildcats making a switch here. Arcidiakono's checked in.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. He said, "This is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it." He really is fired up about this game, Kevin.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Stolen away. Passes it to Baller. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
He misses the free throw. Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Edwards. And he sinks the second.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Pass to Clark. Six to shoot. And no good that time. And the Wildcats the other way now. More right side. Offensive rebound. Rain Man. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. And he's able to get it back. Here's Cowboy. Here's T. It's tipped. They get it back. A second chance effort. Buckets passes the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. He's off on the first. Shake and Bake's checked in for more. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And his bad night at the line just got worse. I mean, typically he's money. I'm not sure where this is coming from.
There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
There's the pass to Buckets. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here's the fast break. Off target at the rim.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The offensive rebound, Clark. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Here's Baller. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the wing right side. Pass to T. Out to the right wing. Mr. Clutch, the pass to T. Offensive rebound. And the layup is good. And that's now 11 points for T.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Out to the wing. Buckets passes to Raymond. Passes it to Ball. Pulls it from the elbow. It's Clark with the rebound.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And the pass to Mr. Clutch. 1:09 left in the fourth. Here's Baller, and it's denied. Pass to Samuels. From the arc. Money! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Mr. Clutch, the layup off target.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way. And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead. Second free throw, no good. A tough break there. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Looking to get it going. Good!
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the Wildcats call time here. They trail by 1. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, T.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just tore them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
And the Wildcats call time here. They're behind by 1. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Baller, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. So both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Here's Mr. Clutch. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And Champ gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. The first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Seconds left in the game. Here's Mr. Clutch.
Yes! Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.